So, should I think of you as my sister?
I'm a Moloch named Ceres. I've inherited Celica's memories, that's all.
And that doesn't make you the same person?
What exactly defines a person's identity? I may have her body and her memories, but...
You're right. If your soul has changed, you're not the same person anymore.
Even if I were Celica, I don't have the right to be called your sister. I followed Artorius' orders without question, sacrificing my own flesh and blood.
What about me? I devoured you. I have no right to condemn you for what you've done.
There's a difference, Velvet. I wanted you to do it. Even had I survived, I would have given myself to you before long. I wanted you to have my power, no matter the cost.
But why?
Right after the Advent, Celica's memories returned to me. It was then I understood what exactly it was I had done. Arthur, kind and caring, transformed into the cruel Artorius he is now.
Why did your memories return?
I don't know. I've heard that very rarely Malachim can regain the memories of their previous lives. Or perhaps this is my punishment for the pain I brought to you all. The stronger I feel my love for Arthur, the less I can forgive Artorius. My hatred of him has grown so deep, I'm not Celica anymore. As Ceres, I can never bring back the Arthur that I loved. Neither do I have the power to defeat Artorius. But you can. You're a Therian. You fully absorbed my power. You can face the Shepherd.
I know. I will stop him.
Forgive me, Velvet. I've pushed everything onto you. My hatred, my determination. I wanted to apologize one last time, at the end.
I'm glad I had a chance to know you. I'm glad that once I could be Laufey's sister. And Celica and Arthur's sister as well. I was happy.
Well, that was touching.
Velvet.
Should you be up so soon?
Yeah, but...
Stay back! It's finally come to this. But of course it did. After all, I chose my revenge over a world of peace. I can't complain if people call me the Lord of Calamity.
Velvet, whether you're human, demon, or Lord of Calamity, it doesn't change that you have beautiful hair.
Laufey said the same thing to me a long time ago. He gave me this comb.
Your heart, I can tell it aches.
Yes. But even still, no. Because of that, I've made up my mind. I'm going to settle things with Artorius and Innominat, once and for all. It must be done. For my sake, and for the sake of those I loved.
I will too. Even without my compass, I'll place my hand on the wheel and chart my own course.
I will defeat Artorius. But if I kill Innominat, Laufey said, and me and the other Therians, they'll all...
You guys are just watching, huh?
A compass.
What was with that remark, Eisen. Man, this is where I really start to feel for Velvet.
Eisen, why the hell didn't you say something?
Calm down. You were passed out at the time, okay?
I'm going. I've got to stop him.
What's going on?
We got a message from the Von Eltia.
That's great. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, for now.
Huh?
While Benwick and the others were making their getaway, they got word that Aifread was spotted in Endgand. They said they're on their way to Lionel Island to meet him.
That has to be...
Yes, a trap. No doubt set by that horned demon, who may even be Aifread himself.
Aifread is a demon?
Are you serious?
I said may.
Let's head to Lionel Island. Whoever it is, it's a lead. Besides, we can't afford to lose the Von Eltia.
How will we get there? Zavid probably sailed off with the ship we came in on.
We'll steal one from the harbor. I may be a calamity, but I'm frugal.
I'm gonna go steal a ship. Oh wait, dialogue.
Curse it all.
Prince Percival safely made it back to the capital. The Abbey used everything they had to rescue him.
I heard he was kidnapped by the Lord of Calamity. So if they got him back, that demon must be...
Dead, along with all of her gang. That's what a friend of mine in the Royal Army told me anyway.
The Abbey's propaganda at work again, I see.
We're finally safe! Hurrah!
Hold up. From what I hear, no one knows if the Lord of Calamity actually gave up the ghost. Her hideout got destroyed, but some say she managed to escape.
What makes them think she escaped?
Fishermen from Port Renede saw a fleet of Abbey ships near that island that's rumored to be a prison. Just a little bit later, they saw a pirate ship speeding away from the area where the Abbey ships were headed.
Well, that was definitely us. Guess it isn't that easy to hide the truth.
There was some talk a while ago about prisoners' bodies washing up on shore at Port Renede. So that story sounds plausible, at least.
It does. And here I thought I was safe. So where did the Lord of Calamity go?
The Abbey needs to get their act together and put that monster down already.
Go ahead. Talk all you like.
Bum, bum, bum.
I saw an Abbey ship heading toward the Sea of No Return. I wonder what they're doing.
They've made that whole area off limits. The guild got an order from the Abbey telling us to stay away.
They're being nice and careful, and taking precautions to keep the secret of Hexen Isle just that.
Yeah, but order or not, no one here is stupid enough to try to sail there.
It's said that compasses go dead, and monsters from the deep appear to swallow ships whole. Whatever the case, ships really have sailed there to never return. Everyone knows that the Sea of No Return is bad news.
Come to think of it, I heard a ship from some other town strayed into those waters and got attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? You sure they didn't just get a bad case of the Corsair Scourge and dream up the whole thing?
Well, that was my reaction, but then again, the Abbey did tell everyone to stay away, so something must be there. Whatever it is, we'd all best leave it be.
The Sea of No Return. What a poetic name.
For the Malachim taken there, that poem is a tragic one.
Everywhere the Abbey sets foot ends up the same.
Alright, off to Lionel Island.
How about this one? The hull looks sturdy, and I don't see anyone aboard.
You're surprisingly into this.
Maybe you've got a criminal streak in you after all. What? No,
What do you think, Eisen?
She'll do. Let's take her.
You gonna get this done in any case? Hurry to Lionel Island. Alright. Let's do it.
Eisen, everything alright?
We're almost at Lionel Island, all thanks to this ship. She's got a good compass.
Yeah.
If only my inner compass held as steady. From the first moment I laid eyes upon that demon, I think I knew it was Aifread. But some part of me refused to accept it.
That's because you're Aifread's friend, don't you think? After all, he taught you that the Reaper's curse was part of you. part of your creed?
We were lost at sea once. 20 straight days we floated together, close to death. And all he says is, you sure know how to liven up an adventure.
He sounds like an incredible person.
You did the same thing for Velvet, you know.
Only because you taught me how, Eisen. Your wheel is yours to hold, right?
That's right. That's what it is to live by one's...
Look, it's Lionel Island.
Not good. The Von Eltia's already there. We're too late.
Eleanor! What's going on? What happened? A horned demon attacked us out of nowhere!
They're breathing. Barely.
Zavid rushed here to save us. Had he not come when he did, we'd all be dead.
This is all because I hesitated.
Where'd they go? Zavid lured the beast away, towards the interior.
Let's go.
Talk to some of the Therians really quick. The message that told us to come here was in a code known only to the Von Eltia's crew. How would it lead us into this mess? The fight between Zavid and the Horned Demon moved into the island's interior. Be wary, the demon's hiding something. I think I know what it's hiding. Don't leave me, Dial. Don't worry, Kamoana. I think I caught a glimpse of hell there, but I'll be fine. Hang in there, Dial. I'm sorry that Horned Demon's fighting style is so fluid. It's like he's got no style at all, in fact. I couldn't lay a finger on him. Damn, watch yourself, Skipper. That Horned Brute is... No, it couldn't be. He'd never fight like that. Simmer down, Benwick. I'll do what needs doing. How could Benwick not put the pieces together? I guess the fact that Eisen had a feeling the whole time makes it a little easier. They try to hide it from us, the player, too long. They're like, yeah, it couldn't be Aifread. Like, they show multiple points where, like, Eisen's questioning if it's Aifread or not. When it's very obviously Aifread. Cat's just right there. Alright, it's basically near where we fought Oscar and Teresa. So how's Velvet's cooking level going? 15. I hope we can get level 20 next stream. I want to have all the color variants for the final boss. Final boss. I don't know why I said Bosch. For the final dungeon and final boss, for like the late game, I'm going to try to get the color variants as soon as possible. I think the plan is, I'm honestly just going to go with the main story, try to get all the color variants, and then beat the game, and then do everything else afterwards. Because there's a lot of stuff in this game, it's like, yeah, you can do it now if you want, but you can also save it for post-game. Like the cameo fights, we could start the cameo fights once the final dungeon opens up, but I'm gonna save that for the post-game.
Is that demon really Aifread?
Eisen would know better than anyone, so I'd take it as a fact.
But I thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Eisen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Even if you don't lose yourself, a demon is a demon. When you change, you're no longer human. I don't remember how I felt as a human, but I bet the human me would have thought I'm a real monster.
But would the old part of Aifread allow him to be so obedient to the Abbey?
No. He didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will. I imagine Melchior's illusory arts are at play.
Like what we saw at Loringen in a ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
They would seem so. But more importantly, someone with a psyche resilient enough to impress Eisen should be extraordinarily hard to turn into a demon.
So Melchior must be using a particularly nasty illusion, eh?
Aifread, Eisen, please be okay. We have to hurry. Zavid's all alone.
Well, he's not exactly an ally. He's got his own creed. Remember the White-Horned Dragon? He might try to protect Aifread.
So Eisen might too, right? This is Aifread we're talking about, so...
He's a demon now. He's not Eisen's old buddy anymore.
Even if we can't bring him back to being human, there has to be something we can do to make him... himself again.
If he's a demon, he'll never be himself again. He attacked Benwick and the rest of his crew. The old Aifread's gone.
So, what does Eisen plan to do?
I don't know. That's up to him. Worst case, we might have to fight him too. It's best you prepare yourself for that possibility.
But...
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Color variants. Eisen's color variant's gonna open up very soon. Lophaset's has to do with the Omega Elixir, which we're probably gonna get the final ingredient. And that should be done. Eleanor's, I think, opens up relatively soon. Rokuro's is whenever we can go fight the Dragon Folk, the final Dire Foe, or Cobra Demon. I know Velvet's involves level 20 cooking level. And Magalu's is all the comedy acts. I want to have every single color variant before the final dungeon. I want to go into the final dungeon and have all the color variants. And I want to beat Artorias with the color alts. Which I think will be pretty cool. And we're 4 hours in the stream. Great fun with one of my favorite games. Also, make sure I'm playing as... Yeah, I'm playing as Eisen for this perfect. However, I'm going to put Rokuro in the bench, so I can switch into Rokuro when I please. Oh, did they get rid of the barriers? That would be really nice if they actually did. I'm pretty sure they did get rid of the barriers. I was AFK for a bit. Fair, fair. I don't expect my viewers to be 100% paying attention at all times.
Zavid, you alright? Stop. I know these fists. This is Aifread.
Why didn't you fight back?
Aifread. She pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? That's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Aifread?
Zavid!
Going after kids now? Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Zavid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you! I owe you everything, Aifread. And now... it's time to pay it back!
I love that Eisen's theme plays for this.
Are you alright with this, Eisen?
I am. Let's settle this.
Easier said than done. He's a sturdy birdie.
Damn right he is. And that's why I've got to do this.
Really wanted to make sure you didn't interrupt my boy Eisen's moment. It's only right I play as Eisen for this. Oh, get him, Velvet. Imagine if you did that a second sooner. I would have missed all that dialogue. Nice. Alright, Aifread does have a mystic art, by the way. Do not be deceived. Despite him being a demon, he has a mystic art. So I'm gonna make sure I see that before I kill him. I hate that sound you're making. So once he, again, like what we did for Teresa and Oscar, once he gets to like half health, I'm gonna go on defend mode.
No, I can't die here.
Velvet. What is that sound you're making? It's your boy. Oh, you got up from the down? I'm too good. Nice.
Behold the arts of my ancestors!
Alright, we're gonna switch back to Eisen any minute now. Back to Eisen. How dare you dodge my pummel? Alright, I think now's a... I'm gonna try to make you Mystic. You killed me, it didn't work. Now's a good time to start aggroing your Mystic Art. Alright, actually I can hold off a bit. Rib burst. He just bursts your ribs. That's wild. Hey, get him, Velvet. Get him, Velvet. You're getting Mystic Art. Alright, I should start aggroing it. He's gonna die in a minute. Come on, use your Mystic Art.
I can't die here.
Eleanor, I need you to get Velvet up. Well, I try to get Aifread to use his Mystic Art.